Alright, today I ran out of root tabs. Basically I only use the root tabs for that tank. The light's off, but there's a bunch of Amazon swords, some dwarf sage, and shrimp in there. That tank runs pretty hot because it's upstairs and I don't have air conditioning upstairs right now. It's, let's see how hot it is in the room. It's in the evening, so it's quite a bit cooler. Oh, that's not bad. It's only 93 in the room and the tank is 88. '88. 93. So, that's not too bad. It's the evening, and, you know, it's hotter in the day and all that. But, you know, the Neocaradinas, they don't really mind heat. I didn't have air conditioning upstairs last summer either. That's a whole thing. But, anyways, the Neos do fine. The babies, they either don't make babies or the babies just die. I guess because their metabolism's so fast or something at, you know, these higher temperatures. But I think but the adults always do fine. I think the hottest it got in the tank last year was like 98-ish. And you know, it obviously cools down a little bit at nighttime. But anyway, I use root tabs in there for the Amazon swords, and I like to make my own. I just gather some dirt, any old dirt will do, from my backyard, and I live in a state that has a lot of clay in the soil. I don't know if that helps me or hurts me, but you know, like that, you can see there's like little bits of roots, and it hasn't rained much here in Oklahoma, so you know, the soil's real dry, so I'm gonna add a bit of water to get it to you know, be easier to put in my tanks. So I'm going to let that soak up a little bit. In the meantime, I'll talk about these. I bought these on Amazon. I guess I'll link in the description. They're a gel capsule, 00 size. It was like 500 of these for like, I think like $7-8. Yeah, that's the brand stuff. It's beef, made from beef gelatin. So if you're like vegan or you know, whatever, you don't want to put beef in your aquarium for whatever reason, you know, don't use these. Use a different brand. But the beef ones are the cheapest, so that's what I went with, and they seem to work fine. You know, let me get this. Let me make some mud here. I'll be back in a second.
I think you're stunning too.
Alright, I got my mud made.
So there are some of the more dwarf
consistency of it. You don't really want it to be mud, you want it to be kind of wet dirt.
I think you've already got the Tetris kind of swimming around.
Let me turn off Dan here. Forgot I had him on, sorry. Had him on while I was making some mud. So these things, they just come apart. You can... sounds like someone's playing with the dogs. But you can kind of see. There's two pieces of it, and you just pulls apart. So with the longer piece, what I do is I just stab it down in the mud dirt. And I kind of try to pack as much in there as I can. So you can see how much is in there. And then I just stick the cap on it. Which is really hard on this one for some reason. Come on, seriously? There we go. Got the cap on it. And then I just put it in my Thrive bottle, I guess. Just drop it in there. So let's do another one. You can put other fertilizers in your dirt too if you want to. You know, you can do dry or you can do wet, all that. You know, you can squirt some Easy Green in there. Squirt, squirt. That's not actually Easy Green, it's my own mix, but I like the bottles of Easy Green, so I buy them. Going away from the pump head is stupid. We'll say that right now. Shouldn't do it. Pump head's great, everything else is terrible, but yeah, you know, you can add other fertilizers if you want, but I don't. You know, the regular dirt from my backyard has worked fine for me so far, so yeah. But, well, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, you just stab it in there, and it stays in there good. You know, obviously try this at your own risk. All that stuff. A lot of people like to use Osmocote, but, you know, I don't really want plastic in my aquariums, because that's all... It's weird. A lot of the slow-release fertilizers, all they are is fast-release fertilizers that are, like, basically wrapped in plastic. Like, you know, the plastic kind of breaks down over time, and that's what makes it slow release, but it's not. Plus, these things sink. They sink really well, actually. I don't think I've ever had one float. Since, you know, it's just dirt, so that's nice. But anyways, I guess I just wanted to show y'all, you know, how I do root tabs. You know, there's a lot of videos on it, and almost all of them use Osmocote, which I think it's kind of dumb, to be honest. So. A lot of these are fighting me. But anyways, guys, bye-bye.